Hello humans. Today we're going to be making mozzarella cheese. We're going to be using a mozzarella cheese kit that I purchased off of Amazon. The supplies you will need are a large pot big enough to hold 1 gallon of milk, a colander, a thermometer, slotted spoon, a long knife, rubber gloves, a large bowl of water, and of course all of the necessary ingredients, which are cheese salt, milk, cool water, citric acid, and rennet. Let's get started. We're going to dissolve the quarter piece of rennet tablet with a quarter cup of water, cool water. Now we must dissolve 1.5 teaspoons of citric acid into 1 cup of cool water. We will now add an entire gallon of milk to the pot and place it on the stove to bring it up to a temperature that is either 90 degrees or 88 degrees if you are using raw milk. I will be using fresh, raw cow milk purchased from a local dairy farmer in my local town. What a mess. The temperature of the milk right now, as it's still cold, reads 50 degrees. We must stir this vigorously with our slotted spoon until it reaches the desired temperature, in my case, 88 degrees. And we're there. Once it has come to the desired temperature, take your pot off the stove. Slowly stir in the rennet in an up and down motion with the slotted spoon. You must do this 30 seconds. Cover and let sit for 5 minutes undisturbed. If you're using raw milk, it's 10 minutes. Once it has sat for the desired time, you're going to cut the curds. Make sure your knife reaches all the way to the bottom of the pot and just cut it in squares. You're going to place your pot back on the stove and stir the curds until the liquid reaches 90 degrees in my case, but check your temperature if you're using regular store-bought milk. You're going to take your pot off of the stove and stir it slowly for 2 to 5 minutes. The longer you stir, the firmer your cheese will be. Strain your liquid or your whey through a colander to collect all the cheese curds. Chunky. While you return your whey back to the stove for heating, you're going to fold in the cheese curds into themselves. You can use a spatula, but I'm going to use my hands. I have my gloves on, and now I'm just going to fold it in until it forms a ball. And I squeeze out all of the excess whey. Once your liquid has heated, place your ball of coagulated curds into the liquid to heat it up. I took my ball out of the colander and just placed it directly into the pot. I find that, for me, it works easier this way. Just be careful because the liquid is very hot.
Fire!
Form it back into a ball. Put it back into the liquid to heat. I am doing 5-second intervals of leaving it in the liquid and then pulling it out and doing another fold. See how it's stretchy now? That is mozzarella. Mamma mia! I divided my ball of cheese into 3 separate balls. Once they're formed, they go into a cool bath of water. Let the prepared cheese balls sit in the cool water for 15 minutes, after which you will place them in ice cold water